I'm Louisa Barton for the Horse Talk Show here at EPIC, Equine Performance and Innovative Centre in Ocala, the horse capital of the world. I'm sitting with the mastermind behind this incredible therapeutic centre for horses for rehab and conditioning. I'm talking to Dr. Alberto Rian, and behind us we have the swimming pool, and I'm going to let Dr. Rian tell us a little bit about why they have a swimming pool here, what the purpose is, and the benefits for your horse. Dr. Rian, tell us a little bit about the pool.
Thank you, Luisa. The pool is the basic of conditioning. And obviously we can talk about the pool for hours and hours, maybe days, but I'm going to try to summarize everything in the 10 minutes that we have here. The pool is an amazing aerobic exercise. It's amazing for conditioning your horse. And I have found out, don't fall backwards, that is an awful rehab tool. How about that?
Really?
Huh? The pool is amazing for getting your horse in shape, getting him to better shape, right? And getting a horse that needs a lot more air power, a lot more lung depth, right? You want to increase a horse resistance. Beautiful tool. And you have a horse that is injured in his back, you cannot put it in the pool. You have a horse that's injured, you can, it's just not going to get as better as it would in the other modalities. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Where I grew up, we only had rivers, right? And the beach.
Mm-hmm.
So the only rehab modalities that we had was the river. So every horse that was injured, we took it to the river. And when some of our colleagues had beach, they took him to the beach. That was it. But now we have so many other modalities to target the injuries that are way more beneficial than the pool for rehab. Now for conditioning, again, there's no better tool than the pool. Our pool is a straight pool. And here you go. We horse people, we're so passionate about what we do, right? We could fight forever. Like I know that there are gonna be people watching this show and they're gonna refute or fight or argue with every therapy that we talk about, and rightfully so, because everybody's passionate.
Everyone's got an opinion,
right? Everybody got an opinion, and we love those. That's why we do really good documentation of our cases. So where we take the before, during, and after on what was going on, how we did it, and what the result was. That's why our results are so transparent, because we tell everybody exactly what we're gonna do and where they're gonna go. And we have so many cases, and then you go on our YouTube channel and you see all these recoveries, and we tell you how we did it. And I diverge for a second, but the reason I diverge is because we have the evidence on of what I'm talking about, right? How the pool helps me to condition these horses. And I don't know if you can see behind, hopefully the camera can see behind. We have horses in the pool from the moment we open to the moment we close. That pool is our most attractive item because clients understand what I'm telling you about. They love conditioning their horses. They love prevention of injuries. So a lot of our healthy clients, we encourage them to just come to the pool. And we have great specials where they come and they swim and then they go home. Some people bring the horses for them and we swim it for our clients. We make it very convenient because I believe so strongly on the conditioning aspect of it that we make it extremely easy and accessible.
Now, length and depth of the pool?
This pool is a little bit. I didn't build the pool, right? So, I cannot take the credit for the length or the depth. But let's put it this way: it is about 16 feet deep on the deeper side, and also over 100 feet long, and it works perfectly. Horses don't get extremely exhausted from one end to the other, and being on a straight line, I personally, this is my personal opinion, I like it because I get to control how straight the horse goes. So I feel like I am working a horse on a straight. I feel like working a horse on a straight line gets me an advantage to help with the position of the muscles of that horse versus going round. You could imagine that if you go all the way and you do 20 laps to the left, you could develop a little bit of uneven muscles,
Yes,
right?
You certainly could. Just
So-
like in a round pen, if you go one way and not the other, right?
Pure opinion, right? Pure opinion. I have no evidence to prove you for this.
It makes sense, though.
It makes sense to at least to us, the ones who do it every day. Yes.
Right.
So it's definitely an amazing tool and an amazing conditioning tool, and everybody who has a healthy horse that is not lame, that is looking to be a high athletic performer or a medium athletic performer should go into the pool. For
How
sure.
many times a week would you recommend it for conditioning? 2 or 3?
You see these horses that are coming back there that you see right now, they come up to 5 times a week sometimes. Yes.
Really?
The horse will tell you some horses are really good athletes. We have had here horses that are endurance horses. They can take it 5 days a week
Yeah,
and do
sure.
great.
Yeah.
And we have had horses that are not such great athletes that they can take it 3 or 4 times a week. One cool thing that we offer is that we monitor the heart rate. So if a client wants
That
to
was
know,
my next question.
yes, if the client wants to know, hey, how much should we push him? We have rehab trained people. We put a heart monitor, and then we figure out how much should we go, right? Because you don't wanna overdo it, and you don't wanna underdo it.
Right.
So you monitor the heart rate every day, the distance that it went, and then you can use that statistic and increase that every day or increase it per week. Whatever the goal between you and your horse is, we help you achieve it. With
So you might come first time your horse might just go through once, and then
Yes.
you might build up to going through more times.
the first time, if a horse has never swim, once or twice. And some horses obviously will require a lot more training than others. Some horses love the water. We have had horses that just go literally diving into the water.
Love it.
And we have had horses, which are very few, but we have horses that completely abhor the water.
Really?
They do not like it. But once they go in and they get the feel of it, seems like it's innate on them. They all end up liking it. Once in a while, we have a horse that will not go, and we try not to push it.
Right.
We try not to be rough with them. We don't want to give them a bad experience. So once in a while, we have a horse that we just don't put it, that doesn't want to go in, and
And you don't want to make it a
and
bad
you,
experience.
yeah, you
Right.
really don't.
Yeah, that makes
But that's
sense.
the minimum. Maybe 3 horses a year, something like that, out
Really?
of
Out of hundreds,
hundreds
right.
and hundreds. Yes,
Now you always have 2 people, I see, one each side,
2 or 3 people,
2 or 3.
because we like to keep 2 people on the halter, right, and then the other person in case, and the other person can do. Sometimes we have a horse that just needs a little bit of encouragement to get in. The third person can do. The 2 people in the front will give you a good balance on the side. Seldom we put a tail, a person in the tail.
Really?
If a horse has if a horse is not well balanced, and we notice it, and at the beginning we need to help him out, we put someone on the tail.
Wow, really? That's neat.
Yes.
So have you ever had a horse totally panic in the...
We have.
You
We have had horses that completely stop swimming.
Really?
Yep. They stop and they say, I'm here. And I don't know if it's that they panic or that they just say, okay, you just have to, I'm too relaxed. But we have horses that have completely stopped swimming, and we have to just bring him out. We just pull him out.
Just pull him out.
Yes. We had a horse that went diving all the way in.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, like a scuba diver. It came up just fine.
Really?
We also had a horse that was so excited to get out that I've only seen this in 4 years now. It went out through the middle of the pool. It was so strong.
Really?
Yes, so we see all
It's just one all.
the craziest things we see them on the pool. However, they all have a great outcome.
That's incredible. Learning about the swimming pool here at EPIC, the Equine Performance Innovative Centre, here in the horse capital of the world with Dr. Alberto Ruyan. I'm Louisa Barton for the Horse Talk Show.